likes up. Get them likes up. Get
Yeah.
them likes up. Get 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 them, yeah. Get them likes up. 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 Up. Up.
Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Spinning the Block. I am your girl, Carleon Chapon, and I'm here with
Derek Demure.
And this your boy DJ Designs.
Say we don't make the headlines.
We just debate the headlines and we give it to you straight.
all right, and this episode is brought to you by Pew's VOA and These Totally Teas. So make sure you check out both of those businesses. Today we have a very special guest joining us, that is CY. We have a little couple of technical difficulties. DJ, mute your mic real quick. Can you mute his mic? All right, I muted it. We're having a couple technical difficulties with the guest joining, but we're gonna hop right in so that we don't keep y'all waiting. He'll be in a second, but let's go ahead and talk about like how y'all week been.
Yeah.
Can you still hear?
All right, all right. Say CY is in the back. So we gonna get to him in just a minute, man. Just a minute. Carly, go ahead.
Yeah, I was asking how y'all week been.
Oh, my week was all right. I mean, it was busy. I had a little part-time gig. Dude called in. It was like he was sick. He wasn't gonna be able to make it. Then he said, right after that, he said, "Yeah, it's probably gonna be for the whole week." I was like, "What?" But yeah, so that happened 20 minutes before I was supposed to get out. That was crazy.
Ooh, I know you was mad. I would have been mad about that one. What about you, DJ?
Seriously. Man, I had a chill week. It was 1 month out from it's 1 month out from when school starts back. So instead of training 2 days training that I usually do with my son, I gave him no training, no waking up early, no 150 shots up. It's just chill. You know what I'm saying? So it's been feeling weird. I still go out and take a son.
Wait,
But
how old is your
it's just
son?
been a chill week, and I'm ready to get back to it.
How old is your
He's
son?
10, but you got to get him ready, man.
150
He's
shots.
10, but training is 150 shots. You think that's too much?
Yeah, it sound like you torturing that child. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know about that one.
Nah, 150 shots ain't too much. That's light work.
Hey, you trying to make them
That's
carry.
light work. Before you know it, that's light work. What about your
Yeah, we can
weekend?
hear you.
I know you be somewhere.
For me, this week I was chill. This week I was chill. Next week I'm gonna be somewhere else again. So I had to go ahead and get some rest in this week. I see CY in the back. So hold on one second. Let's see if we can get him to join. Can you
All
hear
right,
us?
see what? See
Yeah,
what?
he was trying to turn his camera around, y'all.
Oh man.
Yeah, it says speaker connecting.
Yeah, we can hear you. We're about to pull you up.
Man,
We
one
can
thing.
hear you, but you got to turn your camera around, bro.
Yeah, we hear you.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Go ahead.
He trying to turn the camera around, y'all.
Hey, you're young. You know how to do this stuff.
Nah, for
The
real.
same age. You embarrassing me.
Yeah, hey.
Oh, he's starting it
He
over,
was
y'all.
you not. We don't got you on.
Yeah, you know.
We don't
We can.
got you on with the people.
Yeah, he's in the back. He's having some technical difficulties, y'all. We're just working it out. You know what I'm saying? So Until then, Carly, tell them a little bit about where you've been these past few weeks. They've been missing you.
I went to Miami for one of my friends' birthdays. That was a lot of fun, and I'm getting ready. My daddy's birthday next week, so we're gonna be traveling for that too. So I'm gonna be out,
Oh,
but it's okay, y'all. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna try to. We might have to switch the days that we do this because I on Sundays I'll be moving. I'll be moving around on Sundays, so we might have to switch
you might
that
just have to get on TikTok with us.
or get on TikTok. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Say,
All right,
y'all ready?
Yeah,
let's get them up then.
Let's
there we
get
go.
it. Let's bring him up, man. Say,
There you go.
Yo, Chunk. Yeah, I'm here, man.
Oh, we live now.
Sorry for the yeah, we like man. I'm sorry for the misconveniences, man.
nah, that's all right. Young
Inconveniences,
Oh,
man.
we
CY in
good.
the
We good.
building.
For real.
All right, see,
Man, he good.
we're gonna hop right
Hey,
in. Our guest has joined us. All right, Derek, you want to kick it off?
Yeah, try to hold the camera steady.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So, CY, I can remember
Hey,
was
man.
I can remember when you was around 14 years old, man. I was just opening
Right,
the trap. You used to come up there, you know how we used to be playing music. All you want to do was freestyle. You was like, this
right.
is rapping was something always you knew you wanted to do. I want to know why did you feel like that, and who made you want to be a rapper? That it made you feel like this
Well,
was your destiny.
man, I'm not gonna lie, man. For some reason, as a kid, like believe it or not, music was something that I always like. It was like a go-to calm down for me. Like I don't know, man. It's like music always it's like been a passion, and it was something. One thing that kept me out of what I'm saying, out of trouble. I could say I don't know. I just feel like man, I was destined for it, bro. Like my grandmother, they used to always make me sing stuff in church. So like like I don't know, man. I just feel like, and then my mom too. I'm not gonna lie, like. My mom really like was an inspiration for me to really just take music serious as a kid, like 12, 13, you know. Oh,
I see what
Can
in
and
you
if they
can you
talking
try to stay
Chris.
can you try to stay stationary for us and look into the camera, bro? Because it's like it'll be chopping up
I
when
think
you
Yeah,
he
hold on,
dropped.
hold on. Yeah. Tell about that. You record over there. Yeah, man. So, but nah, man. Yeah, man. I'm here. I'm here now. I was driving my
All
phone.
right.
Yeah, you. Yeah. So like, yeah, man. Music. I feel like what made me want to take it serious is when I'm not gonna lie. Man, don't do that, bro. Come on, bro. You got to come on. Stop playing, bro. What made me take it serious is really. I say about the time when you opened your little, you know what I'm saying, the little city place, the trap, man. I'm talking about. I just come in there every day, man.
yep.
Can you burn me a CD, man? Make me. I just record this song. I just recorded the song, and it's like people like you. I say you in Darius. Y'all would like, y'all would give me that. It's like a not giving up ego y'all gave me because y'all never closed the door on me. You know what I'm saying? So,
Nah, that's real. That's
Hey,
real.
man.
Nah, you was too hype. You was too
okay,
hype. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga love that. You had that. You
right.
had that
I'm
energy
talking about. I
about you.
remember I used to walk in there. Right, right. I would walk in there right when it's finna close. Hey man, I got this song. Can you please print these CDs out? Can you print these? Can you? I'm talking about every day. And it got to the point, I don't know, man. Like, just feel like I was going eventually somebody gonna take me serious, and I'm not gonna lie, it it took a little while, but I'm taking steps right now, man, to try to become something that I always wanted to be.
So with
Yeah.
that, like you said,
Man.
it took a little while. Like, What has kept you going with all the ups and
Mhm.
downs that you had? Because like music comes with a lot of ups and downs, and it's kind of hard to for a lot of people to keep going. Like once you get frustrated with something, when you feel like it's not going where you want it to, what kept you still going on that path to try to be successful with it?
Right. Well, believe it or not, um, I'll say 2019, is when I really felt like I was gonna have I was really at my breaking point, I ended up going to prison. I was 21 years old. Um, I ended up going to a different, prison is like a different environment where you're gonna always be distracted, you know what I'm saying? Unless like you were like on I say like a trustee unit where like it ain't really trouble and nothing going on. But I say music, like I had my most up and downs in prison because it was times I didn't even want to do it no more. Like I didn't even care about it. Like it's times I just sit in my cell every day, and not even think about music. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my ups and my downs with the music is when, I start losing a lot of close friends in prison.
Hmm.
And then, my ups with it, is when I really kind of like start telling myself like, man, I'm gonna give y'all an example. Like I used to be like, I was G5 high security. I don't know if y'all familiar with that, but like that's the basically custody level in prison where you can't go nowhere.
Hmm.
Like you in the cell 23 hours. So it was either, oh man, I'm finna put my frequency towards what these people got going on back here, or it's like at that time my back was just against the wall. So it was like it was a test. I had a test for myself, kind of like,
Yeah.
man, it's either you finna figure out your craft, you finna get better with your craft, or like I look at my music like it was a journey. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was serious. That's how I took it. So yeah, them times, man, like man, it was so much up and downs to it. Like it was struggles, man. And I'm gonna say this, like I don't want nobody to feel like, man, don't nothing come over at night. Like I can honestly say, like it's times I didn't want to rap no more. Like
Hmm.
I didn't want to do none of it. You know what I'm saying? But
See why I want to
hey,
ask you real quick though. What
talk
was
to
your
me.
first musical memory? What was your first musical memory? Like, what was the first time you heard some music and it just did something to you? You ain't got to be rap. Like the first time, or if it is rap, the first time you heard some good music, how did it make you feel, and what was it, if you remember?
Man, y'all probably finna laugh, right? So say I was like 7 years, I was like 6 years old, and my mama had this CD. It was really two CD decks, but one of them had said Charlie Wilson, and the other one had Life Jennings
Yeah,
on it. So
yeah.
man, I, I'm not gonna lie, like my mama used to play those two musicians, man. That song, I'm singing the Charlie Wilson song, word for word, and you know, I say at that point is probably when I start saying, man, I'm finna try this myself. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm,
just like a natural effect. Man, I'm finna try to sing myself. I'm trying to, and I don't know if I was gonna be Charlie Wilson, but you know,
yeah,
I was saying this. Uh,
yeah. I like to hear people musical. That's what's
y'all
up.
hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
All right. So you always said, even when you was a youngster, man,
Hold on.
you would always say that you're gonna do this
Can you hear
for
me?
your mama. Yeah. Can you
yeah,
hear us?
Voice thing. Can
yeah,
Can you hear us?
y'all hear me?
Yeah.
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 Can you hear us?
Turn it up.
Nah, you good. I can
Mm.
hear you.
Can you hear us?
I don't think you can hear us.
Did we lose him again?
I think it might be his earphone.
Internet.
No,
I,
I think
I,
he had a
I can't
headphone
hear y'all.
lost connection. Yeah, he
I
went off.
think his yeah, he in a bad. His Wi-Fi not as strong. His signal not as strong there either.
Mm.
But he'll be back. I was just about to ask him because I know every time he would always say, you know, he gonna do it for his mama. He gonna get him out that situation that they're in. I would just want to know how she felt when he signed that deal. You know what I'm saying? Or when he signed with Rap a Lot. I
You
want
gotta
to know
ask
how.
him how he got to the deal first.
All right. Well, I'll let you ask him how he got to the deal first, and then
Yeah.
I'll go from there. Yeah. Hopefully he'll be
I
back in a
agree.
minute.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, I was surprised about his first musical moment. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Wilson. That's kind of funny.
That was really funny.
There
All
you
right,
go.
now
But
I'm back.
Can you
All
hear
right.
us?
all right, Carly.
Can you
I'm
hear us?
back. Back.
It's like choppy.
Yeah, I can hear y'all now.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good.
All right.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, I'm back.
Okay,
Okay.
Carly, go ahead.
Okay. So let's go ahead and jump in.
Yeah,
Fast
I'm
forward.
here. I'm here now.
So, I think you got a delay going on. I'm gonna ask the question or see, make sure you can hear it. Let me see. I want to get stationary first.
Just hold the camera. Just hold the camera steady, fam. Or prop it up against something.
You can hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all now.
All right, cool. All right. So let's jump back in. So let's fast forward to right now. You got signed to Rap a Lot. What was it like?
Mm.
What was this process getting to this deal? Like, how did this come about in the first place?
So, like 6 months ago, I don't know if y'all familiar with the dude named Chris Bacon, ETCO. He's a basically a rapper like music marketer. Like he look for artists and basically like try to help them out, you know, with if they're serious. So like 6 months ago, they had through a rapper like showcase in Houston. It was like 40, I say like 30 artists that had performed. And so when I get there, I be not really knowing like, you know, like I mean I knew that like, okay, this is rap a lot, but like in my head, I'm like, man, if I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. Like I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I really was at another giving up point in my life again. And I remember Mike, Jay Prince's brother, old man brother, Mike Prince, he was there, and a few of the other family of rappers I was there. So I performing like I was almost like the last performer. I think I was like the 27, 28 performer. And man, I had basically like out of every artist that performed, I got on the stage and I didn't give the DJ like no beat or like no song. So I feel like that's one of the reasons that stood me out. I got on the microphone and just, you know, I told my story. And, you know, as I get to singing and stuff in the crowd and rapping at the same time, I remember making Jay Prince's brother, Mike Prince, he started crying when he heard me.
Oh wow.
So
Oh shit.
when I seen
Mm.
that, I'm like, when I seen that, I kind of feel like, man, I probably got a chance. But still in my head, I'm like, man, they still might not choose me, you know. So after I performed, I walked right out. I walked out the little performance area and went outside. So as I'm walking outside, uh, Mike, RJ, which is Jazz son, and J Rock, which is Jay Prince's nephew, they all walk outside and I'm like, man, bro, where are you from? I'm like, man, I'm from Bay City, man. He was like, how long you been doing this, man? He was like, man, like, he like, brother, you gave me chills, bro. I'm like, man, appreciate you, man. It's just I always been something like I always feel like I knew how to touch people through my music, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So he basically he was like, man, It was like, well, how serious are you with this music? I'm like, man, I never really had an opportunity. So like, if I was to get an opportunity, like this my dream, this my passion. I got a passion for it. I take it serious. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, like the same night, they had booked the session for me. The same night after I ended up winning the Rap a Lot Showcase, and
Mm,
from that day forward, like man, I've been working so much. Like you know, it's never been a time where they told me to come up there to the studio and I didn't work. You know, and
mm.
still to this day, like people think that I
Oh man,
Oh man,
Oh man, it was
so
that
Meg
was
getting
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 no,
to
that was getting hey.
they gotta get him some good
Nah,
Wi-Fi,
that's a good
man.
question. That's a great question, Carly. That got us some good in depth behind the scenes. So yeah,
That's,
Nah, for
that's
I'm
crazy
real.
rocking with
too. That
that.
he stayed with Chris Bacon too. That Chris Bacon real close to my cousin Rashard. Like they real good friends.
Oh man,
This
Hmm.
is content
yeah,
that
he
you
has.
won't hear on any other podcast platform. You know what I'm saying? Going in depth. These the in depth questions that you're gonna get at spinning the block daily.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we
new
just
artist. See why I'm feeling. He said he been working ever since that day, and he said he dropping something either tonight or first thing tomorrow. So I think
Okay.
this interview was just perfect.
Yeah.
nah, for real. We just waiting on him to jump back on, man. Um, to finish
Yeah,
that
by the
little
way, it
set,
looks
finish that little story.
like his phone died.
Oh man, I hope.
Yeah, it did just cut out real quick. Like,
Mm, yeah, I don't know if that was a Wi-Fi issue. Let's see.
we'll bring him back up when he come back. You know what I'm saying? He's working it out right now. Queen Carly, as Bearded Conversations was like, where you want to take it from here? You want to
All
start
right.
with a topic or what?
Yeah, we can
See what
briefly jump
Megan talking about.
a top. Yeah, we can briefly jump into a topic until he gets there. So the second half of the stream is going to be about some different topics and everything like that. But until CY jumps back in for the rest of the interview, let's just go ahead and jump into some of it. One thing is Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson popping out. Megan with her actually they had a joint like charity event together. It was like the Pete and Klay Thompson. Who's that? I'm looking at that. I'm reading the comments. But yeah, they had a joint charity event together, and they seem like such a happy couple. Like since they got together, it's been uploads every day from Megan. We don't even normally get to see Megan come on this much, but she's been uploading back to back to back workout videos of them together and everything. Y'all think this one gonna last?
DJ? I'm gonna
No,
let DJ go first.
no, I got no faith in this. I got no
Ooh,
faith in this relationship. I feel like Megan is not the girl for him. You know what I'm saying? Yes, she's beautiful. She's well paid. She's very smart. She's a college graduate. She don't deserve Clay. You know what I'm saying?
ooh,
Clay. You could tell at these events.
yeah.
Tell when they're at these events that they are just two different type of people. I think I think Clay got a little more dip on his chip than he can handle. And right now he rocking with it, but you know, it's just when you even when you got too much of your favorite ice cream, you don't even want that ice cream no more. I think it's just too much for him. You know what I'm saying? Give me Clay anything he needed, like a Tyler or something. Give him something low key and fine. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, sometimes opposites attract. So I feel like this could possibly work. I was surprised that they got together. I didn't think that I would have never put them together. I'm gonna say it like that. But they're both I think Aquariuses, so they got probably like similar personalities and things like that. Like behind the scenes we don't know them, so at the end of the day they might actually have a lot in common. She likes anime. I feel like he seemed like somebody that would like anime, and they might end up working out.
True.
I feel like she's a sweet girl. So she might be wild as Megan Thee Stallion, but Megan Pete, a whole different person.
Look, man, Megan is ready. I hate to bust y'all bubble. all the hot girls out there. But Megan is ready to give up the hot girl summers, the hot girl lifestyle. Megan ready to put that ring on it. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
she feel like, she got one right here. She feel like she winning right here with Clay. Um, she may be a little too outspoken for him. She may get wrapped up in the moment a little bit. Like DJ Academic said, he haven't seen her off the henny yet. She was on champagne, like right here in this, when she
I'm
acted
telling
right here. Kind of looked like, kind of looked like he wasn't really feeling it, but he did smile at the end or whatever. Um, she not tame, right? It's gonna take a little bit to make her simmer down. So
Mhm. I feel like
yeah.
sometimes
people
that's
just saying it's not gonna last 6 months, but I think Megan is trying to change her lifestyle, change that image. I think she really trying to settle down. She ain't
the
with the hot
thing.
girl shit no more.
They saying it's not gonna last 6 months. It probably already have lasted 6 months. I'm pretty sure that they didn't pop out as soon as they started dating each other. They probably have already been dating and then decided, okay, now I'm taking it serious. We can tell the world because at the end of the day, we don't know when they met. She said on the red carpet she wasn't gonna tell us when they met, but he must see something in her that he likes. A lot of the times, men that are like soft spoken and calm and all of that, they end up liking a little like crazy personality and everything like that. As long as she's not out there like, you know, drunk every weekend, fighting, doing all this, wild stuff, I feel like he'll be cool with it. I think that she gives him a little excitement that he probably has been looking for. So it might end up working out. Hope she bagged this one. I feel like this is a good one. I'm happy for Megan.
I think she's trying to tone it down and
Nah,
change
for
her
real.
change her image, change the way people perceive her. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? So this is a good look.
It is. It is. I'm wishing them the best, honestly. She's like in her late 20s now, so I know
Yeah,
she's trying to get married soon. So, and this will be a good one. And I'm
that's what
happy
I
because
was
I'm
thinking
tired
too.
of getting the basketball players and the football players that don't even know. But she got one of like the biggest ones. Like she got her somebody for real. Like because Coco Jones got engaged the other day. I don't even know who that man is that she engaged to. But I love Coco and I'm happy for her.
What?
Y'all know who he is? I don't know who
You
he
don't
is.
know?
Nah,
Yes, Spider.
I'm trying to think of this.
Spider. Come on now.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know.
we know who that is.
Okay.
Donovan Mitchell. Donovan.
oh
Donovan.
yeah, Donovan Mitchell to play for the Cleveland
Yeah,
Cavaliers. Yeah.
No clue who that man is. I said no Coco.
yeah. Spider ain't no name.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I was happy for her, period, because when she popped out, I didn't even know she was in a relationship, and now my girl's engaged. I love it, though. I
Hold
love
on,
look.
we had got CY back for a minute. There he is.
There he is. There he is.
We can bring him back up.
We got to see why back, guys. Appreciate y'all. If y'all with us right now, do us a favor and share the live. Share it to 5 people. Share it to your platforms.
So, hey, CY, you want to go ahead and continue?
No, for real. I'm
Do you
back.
remember the talking point you was talking about before
Yeah,
you
so
actually left
basically,
out?
yeah. Yeah, so we started from like basically like we went to the same night after I had won the showcase, they booked the session for me at Rap A Lot Studios. It's called Takeover Studios now. But yeah, I had went in there and and gave them the truth. I went in there and really worked and showed them that like I really wanted it. So it went from about 3, 4 months of me doing all my songs at Rap A Lot. The whole time I'm not knowing that like old man had his grandsons like basically testing me, to see how dedicated I was. And I'll say like a month ago, they got this thing where with Rap A Lot, what they do with Rap A Lot artists is basically like called like artist development, but it's really like kind of like a boot camp skill right before you get time. So I had to do what you call artist development, which is 30 days in the studio. I can't leave. My family got to bring me food.
Ooh.
Like it's it's
Mm.
it's kind of like a real. Yeah, it was like a real test, man. Like some shit they see on TV where you gotta, where everybody gotta go in the wild and win. Look for. go through certain stages. But it was like that for me with music. Like for 30 days straight, I had to work. You know what I'm saying? Every morning when the engineer this with Rap a Lot, his name is Jeff. He got a plat with Finesse 2 times. You know, him and DJ XO, they behind all of this. So like Jeff is one of them people like if he feel like you don't want it, then he gon' give you what you call constructive criticism. Like he gonna say stuff to make you want it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially like me,
Mm-hmm.
like I love music, so I'm a very competitive dude. So Jeff would be like, "Man, you don't want this shit. Like you don't want this," and it'll make me go 10 times harder. So that whole 30 days, man, I went crazy, man. I made some real records, and I should be dropping some content tonight. And I made some real
Nice.
records, and it got to the point to where old man told his grandson like, okay, basically how Rap a Lot works. You got different branches of Rap a Lot, like okay, like how Mike had his own artist, and like how Jazz got his own stuff going on, and like how Junior got his own
Mm-hmm.
artist. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm the first artist that they brought to the new generation Rap a Lot, which is RJ and J Rock. It's kind of like like how Jazz and Junior, like so basically after Jazz and Junior, like after their careers are done with the music, the next up, the next two people that's in the French family is RJ and J Rock, and I'm their first artist that rap. So, yeah, man. I about like 2.5 weeks ago. Man, they text me out of nowhere. They were like, man, we got a surprise for you. I'm like, man, what? He was like, man, the contract ready, bro. I'm like, nah, you
Mm.
lying. Like, so like, man, I was more like nervous, but like not like nervous, like scared, like damn, like in my head, like this is really finna be my moment, because believe it or not, man, to be signed to Rap a Lot, that says a lot about a person. Because the one thing, old man, bro, like he's not gonna go get anybody. He's not gonna send his kids go get anybody. So I just feel like, man, like to come from where I'm from, and I'm not even from Houston. I looked at it like it was a real blessing with opportunity because he could have grabbed uh, any artist from Houston.
Yeah.
I'm not originally from Houston, Texas, and for him to see something in me, from a kid from Bay City, Texas, that like it's not really opportunities like that far as where we come from. I'm not gonna say opportunity. I'm gonna say like from where we from, man. Like stuff like this don't really be happening unless you really put that work in. So I looked at it like a blessing, man. And I said like a week and a half ago, we opened up the studio. I had brought my aunt up there. Saying because my aunt went to school for like business and management, so I had my aunt basically read over my contract for me.
Mhm.
They read it like 10 times, and I ended up getting my chain. Uh, so right now, what we basically waiting on is a distribution company. Like to see what distribution company is finna like basically give us the push, because a lot of people don't know when you sign a deal with an independent label, the independent label is not the that's not the label that's funding you money. That's not the label that's funding you the push. The
Mhm.
distribution companies are what like they're like the strong ones. They putting you out there. They, what I'm saying, they're the one funding all the marketing, all the blonde, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of it was kind of different for me because I never really knew nothing about the business side.
Yeah, yeah,
And
that's what's interesting too.
yeah,
Like, so how do you feel about going into the business side of it? Because it's like, rapping and everything is one thing, but like I seen with like my dad, being a rapper and everything
uh,
like that, that the business side is a whole nother thing to try to like tackle. And in a lot of cases, you can kind of get messed over on the back end. I don't know if he could hear us anymore. The screen went black. Oh man.
uh,
Can you hear CY?
Hello?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we
We can
can
hear
hear
Damn,
you.
bro, I
you, bro.
can't finish my interview, bro.
He said, I can't finish the
Yes,
interview.
bro.
It's
You
a
still
Y'all
you
terrible
can hear
still
me?
internet
live.
We
connection.
can still hear you,
Uh,
but he can't hear us, I don't think.
Still live. Might want to take him on down.
Yeah,
Okay, he gone.
it's a terrible internet connection. I wish he had because this is
I
some great
interesting.
content, man. Okay, here you go.
Great content. Definitely great content. But I mean, we're gonna be bringing to you in a better way on Spinning the Block Media. But you can't. I said this is classic. That came from the legend. We're just trying to get the good info. Like you said. So he said, "Who RJ and we got a next. He the next artist for the people that's up next. I know they're gonna push him real good, and I want to hear that music that he was dropping. That 30 days in the studio. What was going on up in there?
30
I'm
days in
trying.
the
I'm trying to see
studio.
what's going on. Like
Nah, for
That's,
real. He was
that's
like,
crazy.
that is true.
I love that.
hopefully we'll get it
Well, we
back in
might have to
the
move on. Should we?
No, I just seen him join again, but I don't know.
He trying to get it right. It's just the area. I wonder what area he in. Like they need to connect to somebody's Wi-Fi over there or something because that Wi-Fi they got
Think that
going
Wi-Fi
on,
connection.
they hidden.
Because I still got questions I want to ask. Yeah. Okay, he just joined it. Can you hear us?
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back. We back. Chat. Give us a. It's a classic in the making, giving us great insight. He said he got content dropping later on tonight or first thing in the morning.
it's
So
that
see why
track
on the
about
move
it.
to make big moves.
And you sitting there playing, bro.
hold on. I'm gonna mute
See
it right
why.
quick to
I don't know
see
what you're talking about.
if we got it going on there.
He's still to get this
See
next.
why. Oh, his mic muted.
Yeah, he's trying to connect, but
See why?
He muted.
Oh, I think he talking to somebody in the back or whatever.
yeah, they're trying to.
All right.
Tell him to unmute his
See why.
microphone, Rat. Ain't that Rat?
We could. I'm about to say we can unmute it ourselves too.
Unmute it, Carl.
Okay, let me request. I just sent her so unmute it, but I think he just dropped out.
There's Rat over there with him. Yeah, he got a good story. That's gonna be one of the ones. Hopefully that contract let him be able to tell it without being taken out. But that's another story.
Nah, definitely. But he said, his aunt went to school for this, so they read over it 10 times. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he got one of them stories that you could write a
Yeah,
book
and you
on.
gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do to get in the door, anyways, and then after that, do smart business. So ain't nobody mad at him.
Yeah, nah, I just wish
But
it
I guess
was.
he having a,
I just wish it was smooth, like, you know what I'm saying? Because the interview was flowing so, and we was getting so much good content out of it, man. It was just, uh, I hate it so choppy.
after he drop his album, we gotta bring him back.
Most definitely.
Can
Here
you
we
hear
go.
us now? I see you. Can you hear us? Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's see. All right,
Nah,
let's
you
see him up
good,
there.
bro. Let's see if we can bring it back up because I think he on a different connection or something. Can y'all see him on the screen? Because I can't.
I can see him, but I can't see him on the
Yeah,
screen.
I see him.
I don't see him on the screen. I see him at the bottom.
Yeah, I see him at the bottom. I'm finna bring that one up. Hold on.
Okay.
Can you hear it, CY? I'm back.
Okay, he can hear us. It looked like his
Yeah,
internet,
man.
so I can
Where
see
we
set off one thing. But
where we leave off at? Which
can he hear us? All right. Okay.
I don't think so.
I'm back now,
There you go.
man. I'm back
There we go.
now,
All right, there
man.
we go.
There we go. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna jump back into what
I'm
I was.
back, man. I'm sorry, man. I don't know. What's
It's the Wi-Fi. It's the Wi-Fi. We're
I'm
gonna have to
back.
get
I'm
a
back.
better
I'm back.
Wi-Fi next time. But all right. Look. So uh,
No effects.
with Rap a Lot, they have produced a lot of Houston rappers that have, like Ghetto Boys. I know Zero was signed to them
Right.
and everything like that. So, with you being a part of
Right.
this new generation, like, what are you about to bring to the table to really like make sure your career explodes and goes past like all the levels of just like Houston? I mean, because we have a great music scene here too, but I know your goal is
Right.
at the end of the day to expand. So, what's your like plan
Right.
for
So
Great question.
I feel like man, that's a live question. I feel like what I'm bringing to, I'm gonna say the rap a lot. I'm gonna say not even just the rap a lot family. I feel like what I'm bringing to the music industry and in the times of what's going on right now is I feel like I'm bringing pain back. I feel like I'm
you?
bringing original like poetry kind of music. I
Mhm,
feel like my music is the kind of music that I I I touch people
yeah,
with truth. I touch people with pain, and it's genre. It's a lot of genres of music of how people touch people. Genres. It's
Yeah,
different
genre.
genres on how people
We with
touch people with music, but I feel like I can touch a lot of people with my pain and my trauma and my struggle on what I went through in life and type of things I went through, you know what I'm saying, through my music. I feel like I'm bringing that back. And I feel like that's one thing old man did tell me. He told me that when he first heard me, because Jay Prince heard me, the first time he heard me, he told his grandsons that I reminded him of Mo 3. And he felt like I was bringing that sound back.
mhm,
So,
be part
I mean,
favorite
I'm not
rapper.
gonna actually compare myself to Mo 3, but I'm speaking far as like the pain, the melody, the singing, then rapping. You
yeah,
know, I feel like I'm bringing a different impact, and like I say, I
That's
believe this is
live.
just the beginning. It's just the beginning, but I really do feel like I give myself about a year or two. And everything that I said, where I wanted to be with my, as far as my music, I feel like I'm going to get there. But it does takes, it take a lot of falls. It take a lot of tests. It take a lot to really do this music because I know y'all didn't. This is I want to bring this in because when we speak far as music, like you know, coming from where we come from, I'm not gonna say it's hard to be successful. But coming from where we come from, it's hard to be focused.
mm,
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Because temptation is really easy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like long as I stay on track and not let the music do me and do the music
Yeah.
and don't worry about nothing else,
yeah.
God gonna make everything happen for me. And he gonna put the right people around me like he doing right now. He pushing me. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you always had that
I
pain
feel like it's
aspect
gonna
in your
get there,
music.
man.
You always had that pain aspect in your
Right,
music, especially as a youngster. You know what I'm saying? I don't know like where that
right,
came from, if it was just what you felt in your upbringing, but that's always been there, bro. And
right,
you always said
right,
you wanted to do it for your mama. Like I'm gonna get my mama out
Mm.
of this predicament.
right.
I'm doing this for my mama. How did she feel when you
Nah,
told her that
facts,
you were
facts.
signing that contract?
Man, it's crazy because like three weeks ago, well, like 4 months ago, is when Rap a Lot had basically put me on the internet. They had basically co-signed me at first, and my mom was like, she was like, Chris, man, what you got going on, son? Because she really didn't believe it. She was like, man, Jay Prince grandsons, they really like. came and grabbed you and helped you do your music. I'm like, yeah. She like, man. She was like, well, I'm gonna tell you something, man. She was like, I don't want nothing. This crazy. This is exactly what my mama told me, and it's crazy because I expected her to say the opposite of what she was gonna tell me, but she said, "Son, I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't want nothing from you." She was like, "I want you to chase your dream." She was like, "That's something that you always wanted." She said, "You know your mama good, but I know you're gonna take care of me." But she was like, "Son, don't do this for me."
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, and it kind of made me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, why? I'm doing it for you because a lot of people don't know. Like, me and my mom really had a real great relationship and as I got older, due to due to a lot of things that I was going through. You know what I'm saying? Mentally with myself, me and my mom kind of like really had fell off, but that's always been my best friend. You
mhm,
know, because she really. Believe it or not, my mom gave me tough love, and it's kind of I feel like the reason why is because my mom was a kid having a kid. My mom was 12 years old when she had me, so
mhm,
like it was really always me and my grandma and my mom on Avenue D. My grandma was, you know what I'm saying.
oh man,
Ah, come on. I'm telling you, dog, the
I can't,
Wi-Fi is killing
Yeah,
us, man.
can't.
Why you can't get this nowhere else, for real?
I
You can hear
mean,
me?
There you go. There you go.
all right.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, that
back,
was a
man. I'm
good.
happy. But yeah,
Come
like
on.
y'all can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
Yes, sir.
Y'all can hear me. Yeah, so
Yeah.
like, yeah, man, my mom, she played a big part. She played a real big part in my music because, you know, that people can only imagine. Like I went through a real storm with my mother. My dad, still love him, respects to him. He was never really he was never around. So as I was growing up, like my mom really installed music in me. Like my mama was the first person to tell me, man, son, you got a talent. You gotta do something with this, little Chris. You gotta do something with it. So I always just I really can't even explain the real feeling why. I just feel
Uh,
We wanted to keep the answers a little short.
yeah. It's just the Wi-Fi.
like,
It's like,
Yeah.
We can hear you, can't see you.
like it's a black screen.
See, wow, we gonna have to bring
Jump
you
out
back too,
there.
man, because
I'm
yeah,
Yeah, we
just
want to.
still going out. Yeah, they can hear me. You can hear me?
Yeah.
yeah.
We definitely can hear you.
Yeah, man. Hey, yeah, it's crazy. It's like time we go to a deep question, man. The phone just
Yeah.
cut off.
It's the
Ah,
devil.
for real. Hey, content is so major, like so
Let's try to keep it.
exclusive.
Right,
Let's try to keep it.
You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna have to bring you
right,
back,
right,
bro, under better circumstances because this right here, people need to hear this,
right,
man,
right.
for real.
Yeah.
Nah, facts, facts. And I feel like I appreciate y'all, man, because it's like, believe it or not, I tell people any day, I really feel like I really was gonna be a real artist when 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 you made that concession when you made the trap, you know what I'm saying? When you made the trap on my street, man, that that was like I don't know, man. It really was a coincidence because y'all seen me every day in my house. I come out, and then I never forget. I mean, when you first opened it, I was amazed. I was like, man, I'm a rapper, man. Y'all can make me some mixtapes. Y'all can give me some covers, photos, shot. Man, I had Darius in there trying to do everything for me every day. You know, I ain't lying.
It was
I
plenty of
remember
late
that. I
nights
was
we
about
stayed up
14,
just
man.
freestyling.
But one thing I never did, Man, remember, man, I'm talking about I walk in there. I'm talking about right when I'm finna close. I go walking. I know y'all finna close. Man, D Park, man. Can you print these CDs? I got some beats on these CDs. Can you print them out for me? Can you put them? Can you put them flash drive? I'm be right back tomorrow. Yeah. Like
Nah,
it's
but you say you
crazy
got a
how it happened, but now I really. Huh?
you say you
You
got
say what?
some new you say you got some new content dropping?
Yeah, basically, we got a content video with the new song I'm pushing. It called "Long Time." So like
Mm.
we're gonna we pushing this one song right now just to try to get my name out like in Texas. You know, we trying to really I'm trying to make my mark right now. So we song it's called "Long Time." I've been doing this for I just went and did rap economics last week. To the song "A Long Time." I went up there and rapped the song on Rap Economics, and we've been going to
Okay.
like the different clubs and stuff, getting spent in Houston. So we working, man. It should be dropped. I'm hoping that they drop it tonight. If they don't drop it tonight, then tomorrow everybody should see it, man. But I do want to let y'all know, and like, man, I'm working, and at the same time, I'm blessed, bro, because it took me to be 28 years old to actually get to I ain't gonna say the finish line, because I ain't yet finished. I got about 10 more years in
Mhm.
me, but I feel like it took me to turn 28 years old just to get a
Mhm.
ticket to be in a marathon race. You feel me? If y'all
Mhm.
feel what
You
I'm
28
saying.
now? Yeah,
So
hold up.
I'm working. I'm just working.
But
Yeah,
you
I'll
know
be
what?
28. I'll be 28 next Friday.
But you know what? Jay Z, he popped off when he was 27. So I mean, it's never too late to really try to go and chase your dream. At the end of the day, you know.
Right.
Love that.
Yeah.
Nah, you got it, bro. You got it. For real.
And I'm
Oh man, you
just
want
have
in?
We're gonna
you know, every as human, being
We go.
human, we have our doubts. And I can honestly say now, like, I don't got no doubts because God can actually show me what he could do, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
mm.
He actually showed me how far he can see me if I stay focused,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So, man, I'm locked in. I ain't gonna lie, I'm locked in.
Bro, we're gonna have to bring you back next week with a better internet connection. This is no
For
lie
sure.
because I mean
Man,
we need to get the
really,
full we need to get
shit,
the
I don't
full
mind.
uninterrupted story.
Yeah, because you got a good story to tell at the end of the
Right,
day.
right.
You know, we classmates, so I didn't know you since you was Young
No,
Shine back
fact.
then. They ain't know about Young Shine. I told him I was like before he was Steve he was he was
Oh,
Young Shine.
No, for real. A lot of people don't know that, man.
I don't know, but then you
And
know
you
what?
know it's crazy. I believe it or
Go
not.
ahead. Go ahead.
Look, believe it or not, y'all don't even know like the person that gave me my name, my real name, which is Chris Young,
Mm-hmm.
is my classmate Leonard Eaton, man. I'll never forget it. I was like 15 and Leonard was like, "Man, you know your name too hard. You like, you got your
oh
name like,
man.
nah, that's
It's
my
going
real name." He like,
We're
nah,
gonna have
bro,
to
this
get all them good stories.
that shit,
Shout out to Gorilla Man.
yeah,
huh?
Gorilla Man.
Yeah, yeah, man. Gorilla gave me my voice. A lot of people don't know he did. Like, from that day forward, everybody started calling me Young Shine. And shit, it's been CY, man. Ever since, man. Ever since.
Yeah, we got it.
Nah,
It was choppy
When I tell
coming in.
people my real name, when, right, right. It's crazy when I tell people that's my real name. They don't be believing me. That's really my real name. My initials to my real name. So I feel
Man,
like,
we're gonna have to
bro. Yeah, we can hear you, bro. We're gonna have to bring you
can you hear
back
me?
next week with a better internet connection.
Nah,
Yeah,
for sure.
because the
For
story it
sure.
was like choppy because of the internet connection, so we couldn't hear all of. Yeah, we gotta bring
Right,
it back.
right. No, I for sure can be back, and it was really on my fault too, because I don't know what was wrong on my internet on both of my phones. But no,
Mhm.
man, I really do appreciate y'all, and it's crazy. Y'all not even knowing this, and it's a blessing. It's really a blessing to me because I got my first actual interview in my hometown. This
Yeah.
is my first actual interview ever. So yeah, this history right here.
Now
It's
we
history,
appreciate
you
you. We
know.
actually been talking
And I
about
feel
it for
like
a while though.
Yeah, we all got to support each other in the
right,
town. That's how it
right.
goes. So that's lit.
Yeah, you got people looking up to you. I remember last time I seen your
No,
cousin
facts.
Calvin, he was telling me, he was like, yeah, I want to be a rapper just like my cousin. This before the deal even came about and everything like that. He was always been telling me like that's his goal. It's like he look up to you, he be a rapper just like you. So you got to know it's people that's looking and watching and
Facts.
hey, you got to just keep pushing too.
For sure, man. Cause it's like now that I done, actually got this opportunity. Now I see what everybody was telling me, about far as not giving up. You can't give up on anything that you want to do. Like you got to really look at it like a job.
Yeah.
Anything you love, you got to really.
Mm,
I feel like that's the only way it's gonna work. If
Mhm.
you half step it, you're not gonna get what you really supposed to get up out of it. See, right now I'm so locked in. I look. This is my job now. I don't.
It
I gotta.
is.
I gotta work. Like I'm probably uh 6 days out the week. I'm at the studio now. Like people
Mhm.
don't even. A lot of people don't know that's kind of reason people don't see me. I live in Houston, so it's like I'm in the studio 24/7. I got the projects. We just working right now. They got me doing my footwork, which I feel like I'm more comfortable with doing my own footwork anyway. So I just been working, man. But we finna drop. I'm finna drop this single, and we finna try to push this and see how far it can get me. Like far as like get me a little bit more of a buzz.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
mm,
Have you started
yeah, we
building your
doing
team
it,
out
man.
yet?
Huh?
Have you started building out your team?
You say
Like
what?
with music, it take like it's take a village. Also, I feel like a lot of people don't look at it like that either. But
Right.
management team,
Facts. Facts. Not
you
for
got
sure.
different people to help you with a whole lot of
Right.
different stuff. So what's that been like?
Right. So far as like my team, I still got like my actual immediate like team that like that when I say team like but it I know that I grew up with really they really believe in me.
Hmm.
Like anytime I share something, I feel like anytime I share something like that play a big part too with your team. Anybody that you like like your inner circle, your entourage, they're supposed to share you anything you share. So I feel like that's off the rip. Like you know what I'm saying. My circle, they do that. And like in Houston, uh, now that I done signed, old man he got me a little team out there, like his grandkids, his nephews. You know what I'm saying. They're with me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like anything I post, anything with music, they're behind me. Like when I go network, like yesterday, I went to Exotic Pop just to network. They there, they right there with me. So
Yeah,
yeah, that the team a big part because you cannot do anything by yourself. And I'm a firm believer of it. You can't do it by yourself.
yeah,
It
facts.
does take other people to be in other people's ears because that's what it's really about. The more frequency you got, that's the more, what I'm saying, support you get. So everybody in your circle gotta work just like you, just
Mhm.
in the other way, just in a different way.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I hope to hear you on a Drake record or something someday because they got that connection to rap a lot too. So I can hear it. I can hear it one day.
That'd be lit. Dang, I was like, it was going good. I was about to get my question out, but
No,
we
for
probably have
real.
to bring him back, guys.
Yeah, we gonna have to.
Especially when he drop his content, we could help. You know what I'm saying? Like his first interview, we could just keep it going. I guess some type of way.
Gonna definitely have
Nah,
to.
for real. We're gonna definitely. Hopefully, we can bring it back next
Shit.
week. Finish this up
Yeah.
or the week after. If Carly wanna join the conversation, but let's get on these topics, man.
All right, yeah, let's jump right into some topics.
All right,
Let's,
TY, appreciate you.
yeah, thank
No
you.
doubt. Oh yeah, he said he might be dropping something. So y'all look out for Long Time. I think he said it was called. Y'all look out for Long Time either tonight or tomorrow. Support CY.
Definitely support the people from your hometown for real. Share, like, everything helps the people, with support. So let's go ahead and get into some content. Ooh, we've been going back and forth now. I can't even talk. All right, so let's go ahead and start with Nicki Minaj versus SZA. That was a whole crazy beef going on Twitter this week. I don't even use Twitter, but it found its way to Instagram, so I still seen it. Basically, Nicki Minaj was going after Jay Z because she's saying that Jay Z owes her some money, right? Well, in her saying that he owes her money and everything, she starts going on a rant and hashtagging justice for Demarie, which, if you remember from a few episodes back, we talked about this. There's a woman named Demarie who is suing her mom, who works as the CEO of Rock Nation, which is Jay Z's company. So Nikki's tweeting. She tweets a picture of Punch from TDE, which is Top Dog Entertainment, and they're kind of somewhat connected to Rock Nation. As she tweets this, SZA is online also, and she tweets, "It's Mercury retrograde. Don't take the bait." SZA is like connected to Top Dog Entertainment because she signed with them. So I guess Nicki took that as shade, and she went off for us in hours. It's just, I don't know if it ever stops. Nicki Minaj, when she gets going, she just don't stop. She kept trying to like shade SZA and basically try to say like, oh, like you're not important and like nobody is worried about your music and different things like that. It was honestly just crazy. The whole thing was crazy. What did y'all think about this?
I thought
I
if I
mean,
could go
calling her
first,
fake.
It's
I
okay.
Go
thought
ahead.
Nikki is giving jealous auntie vibes. I think Nikki is being like a hater right now. Seriously. I mean, look, every time a new artist come out, they getting a little shine, getting a little recognition, people putting them in the GOAT conversation. Here come Nikki with that haterism, man. You know what I'm saying? She did Cardi B, she did it to Megan Thee Stallion, she doing it to SZA now. It's like every time Nikki got a problem with somebody when she actually got her whole style from Lil Kim.
Ooh.
Come on, man.
Don't let her hear you say that. She's gonna be talking about you for 3 days if she.
Like, Nikki, cut it out, man.
What you think, DJ Design?
You talking about style. We talking about bars. We talking about artistry. You talking about style. We talking about bars and artistry. You know what I'm saying? Like Lil Kim could never. Let's not even go there. But
Ooh.
What?
with this whole situation with SZA's trying to. I mean, come on. When Biggie left, Lil Kim was almost downgraded. Stop playing with me.
The thing is,
The,
with
the
that,
reason why we like Lil Kim because Biggie wrote her raps.
you know, but still, you can't say that she didn't inspire what a lot of the girls have going on, especially the way that Nikki came out. She definitely was inspired by Lil
I,
Kim, whether she like her or not. You be raising my blood pressure every week. You talking about what? No, now to
I know
say
why
did
I
Nikki's
give it to you.
career surpass Lil Kim's? Yes, but was it inspired by Lil Kim? Yes. You can't say that it wasn't. They
When I look
definitely.
at Nicki, I look at a pure artist, a pure rapper with the double entendres. She got the every like the rapping is fire. Even when she was on that monster track with Jay-Z and Kanye, she overtook that track. She's a rapper, and she writes her own lyrics. Put her in the same category as everybody else, in my opinion.
No, no, it's
And
not
that's what
about.
she's saying to SZA.
Yeah, no, it's not about putting her in the same category, but it's just about like, okay, you're in this category. You should just leave it to that. Like, we already know all the accolades that you have. You're a great artist. Nobody's gonna take that away from you. She's done probably more than a lot of any rap girl that I can think of. Honestly, we're not taking you. But we not. But when people come in and start doing great things, you should be hating on them. Like it comes off crazy because it's just like, man, you should be welcoming them in. You know, like a lot of these girls are fans of you at the end of the day. Like Nicki Minaj, like not Nicki Minaj, what am I trying to say? Megan, Lotto, they were barbs. They love Nicki Minaj. And the next thing you know, she's attacking them and got
Yeah.
people telling people to go to Megan's mama's gravesite and do things to it. Like it just goes too far.
But you guys
It's
don't see
nonsense.
what they do behind you guys don't see what they do behind the scenes to come for her throat every time.
Oh
They
my
do
god.
shady business, they do shady practices, and they're coming. They're trying to come dethrone her because they can't do it musically, so they're gonna do it with her image. And Nikki ain't gonna sit there and have it. So I feel like you guys are picking and choosing when people call stuff out because when Fifty
What did
Cent
they
called
say?
out,
Nikki be
everybody's
taking
like,
her shots.
Nikki be taking hard shots. Literally, Nikki like Megan because she said that Megan Thee Stallion offered her a shot on set whenever they did Hot Girl Summer, and I guess Nikki was pregnant at the time. But Megan didn't know that, and so she kept saying that Megan was being pushy about her taking a shot. We know that Megan Thee Stallion, she likes to take shots. She's the shot taking queen. Like that's what she do. She just feel like, oh, we just having fun to go and get mad about that years later and say that you don't like that girl and then start a whole beef with her and start bringing her mama into everything is it just it's not adding up. The math is not math. And
no,
still
that's part
talk
of
about
it.
retrograde.
Another part of it is Megan was kind of siding with Cardi a lot, kind of just vibing with Cardi a lot, doing music with Cardi a lot, and Megan like and Nikki like, you know I don't like this girl. You know how I get down.
But
You still
but
Cardi
playing in my
like
but
face.
Megan. I mean, Cardi was a Nicki fan first too. Nicki went off on Cardi out of
exactly.
nowhere too.
Yeah,
Then
playing
Megan
with
ain't got
Cardi,
nothing to do
man.
with
Come on,
her and
they
Cardi B.
disrespectful. They be playing with the queen,
Man, no. They used
Yeah,
this
come
is
on,
just
man.
like your
bro.
chick.
They playing with the queen. I'm not gonna sit here and let y'all act like. I'm not gonna sit here and let y'all act like Nikki is a bitter auntie. No, they playing with the queen, and you're gonna get addressed. Because when they playing with 50, 50 address him and slander him, and y'all think it's funny. And Nikki got that same queen's vibe in her. She ain't gonna let that stuff just ride.
I
Nikki
feel like
is a
stuff that be happening. If he get mad about petty stuff too, but some stuff would be like more like justifiable in a way. It's kind of like, oh, okay, I probably would have got mad about that too. I might have not reacted the same way you did, but I might have got mad at it. Nikki, it just be out of nowhere. You can't tweet
Okay,
about
okay,
retrograde.
so
You
okay,
can't make a tweet.
so you telling me that's not a slug at her though on the
No,
slight.
no, it's not a slug.
She
Like
she's trying to
Susa,
protect. She's trying to protect Punch, and then Punch got this thing going on where they not responding to Nikki's text anyways about collaboration. And Nikki like, bro, look, y'all want to have these little inside slights at me? I'm gonna put it all on the table. And people are mad at her because she put it all on the table. It's crazy.
she put it on the table, but she always tries to degrade people and takes it too far at the end of the day. Like she's trying to act like she don't know who SZA is. We know who SZA is. SZA is one of the highest selling black women. I think she might have outsold Nicki on her tour, or they're pretty close. It's actually not as far off as Nicki's trying to make it to be, like as if SZA's like a nobody. I don't know why she would do something like that or try to act like that. Yes, you are.
what Nikki really saying on this is that Nikki headlined her show and like she's really on
Yeah.
Kendrick's tour. Like it's not her show. That's what
Yes,
Nikki is saying
but
about that.
Sister also headlined a tour too. Hold on, let me tell you the stats on it because she headlined a tour. Hers still did as good.
While you looking that up, I
That's
was
that.
wondering why everybody was striking this pose on online this week. The pose that Nikki doing down there. I was wondering why I was like,
Yeah.
why is this pose trending? And now I saw it today why it was trending. But yeah, everybody doing that little pose.
And they was making it extra though. They standing on they,
Mailboxes and everything.
they was making it extra. So I'm like, it's both her feet on the ground. But everybody on one foot, one toe, mailboxes. It's like Scissor go viral for putting on freckles. When Nikki go viral, you know what I'm saying? It's a trend. We're not laughing at her. And Scissor gonna text back. I get bullied by millions of people every day. It's like, come on, bro. Don't sit here and try to take the. I hate when people take the victim role. Like, I get bullied every day. Like, come on,
Yeah,
stop it,
so
bro.
so SZA went on the SOS tour in 2023, and it grossed $113 million. So it is definitely one of like the highest selling concerts for like a black woman. Um, so I don't know what Nicki talking about. Like I don't know why she is trying to act like this is a nobody. That's how she was making it on Twitter, and it just wasn't making sense. I mean, she just gets on these reds and just keeps going and going and going and tearing other black women down, and that's what I don't like about it. Like, if you're gonna be the queen, you sit in a queen's place, and you don't have to even comment on anything. Just like Beyonce not finna argue with nobody. Beyonce's not even gonna respond to nothing that y'all say about her. So it's just like be quiet. You don't have to say nothing about everything or argue with everybody about stuff that's just not relevant. Like, okay, if you mad at Jay Z, be mad at him. Keep your fight over there. But to attack SZA out of nowhere, I didn't understand it.
Then it's the fact that it's like every female artist that gets some motion, you fall out with. You know what I'm saying? So that does give hater vibes. You know what I'm saying? It does give jealousy vibes. I mean, seeing like because you don't have that type of
Yeah.
motion anymore, you jealous of the girls that's coming up, and
Mhm.
they paying homage to you actually because a lot of them wanted to um, feature you on their albums and stuff.
Yeah, it actually
Y'all
looks.
saying she's jealous.
Go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
Y'all
saying
saying
she
she's
giving those
jealous,
type of vibes. She giving
Yeah.
those type of
and
vibes,
SZA's
bro.
outselling her. So, bro, Nicki has the top 15 most selling concerts by a female artist ever, and then SZA's underneath that. SZA with one selling the SOS tour. She has 15 different tours that sold more than SZA's one. I'm just telling you guys, they're in different stratospheres. So if SZA want to throw a slight of hate, I'm about to go ahead and back slap you and let you know you're not even up here with me.
Okay, so
Artists,
why is
Out
the
of their
queen
last
different
tour,
peasants?
she sold more than Nikki. She did. She did sell. Nikki was at 108. She was at 113. So that's different. So it's like you still outsold her in the most recent concert, and you're trying to say that she just selling stuff because of Kendrick. No, she did her own tour, and it did well. It did better than yours. Just saying.
but is it in the top 15 of all time? Like Nicki's, it's like we still got records from back then, you know,
Oh, yeah. I mean,
because
I
Nicki
ain't
was
gonna
in
lie.
the 2 millions.
The chat saying she does give jealous vibes. See,
She's jealous. Well, I don't even know. Honestly,
Oh my god, we
I
might
don't
gotta
even
move
want to
on,
say jealous. I don't want to say jealous. It gives hater vibes, which I feel like there are kind of like two different things. I don't feel like she has to be jealous of anybody because at the end
you
of the day, she has a huge career. Like she literally is one of the best female rapper alive as far as all her stats go. Been for years. I mean, she's been it has to be almost what 15, 20 years at this point. I don't want to say maybe like 20, but like it's been at least 15
yeah,
years. It's been like
Young Money like 15,
consistent.
18.
So it's like I can't you can't knock her and can't knock what she's done for like the rap careers and everything like that. I feel like she's one of the reasons why we have so many female rappers out right now, honestly. But
I can agree with that.
stop being like stop coming off as a hater, like stop attacking these women. These are women in the industry. We got enough that we go through anyway to try to be in these industries and be in these rooms. I don't need you to be out here and making it worse or trying to like slander somebody, make them look crazy, make them look like or like degrade what they've been doing in their work. That's what I'm saying. Like for what? There's
So
no.
low key, let somebody play in your face and
Oh
then
my
take your number one spot and take the number one spot because you've been being dismissive and submissive or whatever it is. Just people kind of forget about your legacy. Oh yeah, Cardi B's better than you, even though you write your music. You feel disrespected when people start playing with you, man. And it's just like sometimes you gotta let it be known. But if you want her to take the Beyonce route, that's cool, but that ain't her, man. She ain't
God.
Beyonce, and 50 Cent ain't Jay Z. They wilding out.
Take the Beyonce route. I feel like she should. She has fans that are crazy enough that they're gonna say whatever. They are gonna do all the work. Like she don't have to say nothing. They gonna say
Bar-
everything. Yes, the Barb's is crazy. So just let them handle it.
And the Barb's gonna see this. And the Barb's gonna see this. So Barb's, do your job. No, I'm playing.
I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. You know. Okay.
Hey,
Another,
boy, this video.
another person that had some smoke this week was Gloss and Gorilla. Really, I don't know if I want to even call it smoke for real. They just basically, there was a podcast that came out that Gloss Up was on, and she basically said that her and Glorilla aren't as close as they used to be. I didn't find anything wrong with what she said. We're gonna play the clip, and then we'll judge and see like what y'all judgment is afterwards.
What is your relationship like with Glow? Where do y'all stand as your friends? Are y'all still the same or?
We cool. We ain't got no problem. I don't know. I think like Glow, she don't understand me, but probably because she not a mother.
Really?
Yeah. But it been like that for a little minute. She look at me like of course, she's my best friend, so
Yeah.
she probably feel like I'm supposed to be doing better than what I'm doing. Like the shit I do, she don't do. Like
She wants to push you to be.
yeah, but I don't listen, so I know that shit. The fact that I don't listen could be frustrating to her. The same way I look at my sister, I'm like, bitch, all right, you got it. I think it's just like that with her, and I don't blame her. Like, but we ain't got no problems. We just don't talk.
So it went from that to, I guess, some people that are friends with Glorilla getting on Facebook and starting to tag Gloss and was like, oh, you know, the real reason y'all ain't friends is because you didn't want to jump JT with us and something, and you text JT and told her that Glorilla was going to jump her. And I was just sitting there, mouth just dropped open, like, who wrote this? Who let y'all get on that app and do that? Y'all are making y'all friend look bad. Like, this is a celebrity. At the end of the day, nobody in the world should know anything about y'all trying to set up JT to jump her and stuff like that. That looks terrible. Like, when Gloss got on there and said what she said, she kept it cute. She said, hey, we're just not as close. If I still need to call her, I still can. But I'm a mom. She not a mom. That's what it is. To go on Facebook and say something about jumping people, yeah, it was a lot.
But don't be fake though. You give me
Not-
that fake energy. That's that fake energy. You know what I'm saying? I know. Okay, you saying she didn't want to address it, but if y'all ain't fucking with each other, y'all ain't fucking with each other. Don't get on there and be like, don't get on there and give me no fake energy. If you gonna do it, be real about it. This is why we don't fuck with each other no more. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So that's why the team came and outed it.
no,
Because
because
that
at
was
the end of the
fake.
day, I'm pretty sure Glorilla would have rather her kept it the way she did instead of getting on there and being like, oh yeah, no, Glorilla wanted me to jump somebody with her, and I said no, I wasn't gonna jump them. You know?
I'm saying you could have just sidestepped the question. You didn't have to go, oh, because she don't understand because I'm a mother and she not. Man,
I
that
think
shit
she
sounded lame from the
That's
jump.
I think she did sidestep,
It's probably
but I take that as a sidestep. I definitely
That
take
that sounded lame from the jump though.
I think
no,
that's
it's
under.
not.
I think that's underlying tendencies. Like that could be a part of the stuff. They don't vibe how they used to because she got a baby now.
Yeah, I feel like that
It
makes
could be
Gloss been
something.
had kids. What is you talking about? Gloss had kids before they even got these deals.
Yeah, but I think that like I took it as this, like, okay, when you have kids, one person have kids and the other person don't have kids, like they don't understand like routines in daily life. At the end of the day, she could have still been answering the question from I'm not about to jump no about you because I can't go to jail. That's still
Yeah.
I'm a mother and
She
you're
brought
not
up what
you're not gonna do the same.
she was just fighting her manager. Oh,
Well,
got caught fighting her man, put the paws on her manager.
I feel like it's
But she
different.
was in her right. She was in her right. At that time, her manager was in some shady stuff.
Yeah, like I feel like it's different because somebody also got on there and was like, well, she was just on baddies fighting people on baddies. There's a difference between fighting in a controlled environment on TV and I guess fighting your manager. Like not saying that to condone anything like that, but fighting your manager, you know they probably not gonna do nothing to you. But going to go jump JT, somebody from Miami, somebody that got their own team, you don't know how that's gonna turn out, what that's gonna do, and you have kids to get home to at the end of the day. So
It's not the fact that it's the fact that she went back and told JT what they was planning.
yeah,
That's the whole thing because these supposed to be your bitches, right? So
yeah.
why is you going? Why is you going on the other side telling them what your bitches is planning?
I mean, they're all
You
female.
should have just stayed out of it if that was
She
the
might,
case.
she might know her though at this point. Like they all female rappers, So they might have already been in the room. She might be cool with JT too and don't want to be in the room and see her get jumped and not say nothing about it at the end of the day. Like, I mean, I ain't saying go snitch or
And
anything.
nobody got hurt.
That might be why she did it.
These
Nobody
is
got
your
hurt.
day
Nobody
one.
got
These
hurt
is
on.
your day one.
You said they did
Look,
what?
nobody got hurt on Glow's side. Nobody got hurt on JT's side. Glow went ahead and squashed that because she seen in the future how that probably wouldn't even be good for business, and the dang sure ain't gonna be good for moving around these streets. So gloss up, stop that. But I understand you went against your best friend, but it's like if you think about it, Glow, she did that out of love. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna have to work that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Gloss up there for you. You probably don't understand. You want to go be live and crunk. You got the right to, but you might want to slow down because that if that went down, it probably wouldn't have went down how you thought you would. It would have went down. Maybe in
Exactly.
Memphis, but you got to move around.
Exactly. I feel like they need to get back best friends because at the end of the day, I think Glossa probably got her best intentions in her head instead of these people that got on Facebook and outed her about trying to jump somebody. So at the end of the day,
Exactly.
if Glossa telling you, hey, Glow, you bitch, you got too much going for yourself. There's no reason for you to be trying to argue, fight, jump this girl because you don't like her or whatever. If that's what she told you, I don't know the conversation, and she told you not to do it, then hey, she got your best interest at heart. So that's who you need around you. These other people on Facebook, you need to
But
get rid of them immediately.
But at the same time, they people saying that JT could have been being messy by calling hitting Glow up, being like, "Yeah, your best friend let me know that y'all was about to jump me," like kind of threw it in her face. So it could have rubbed Glow wrong. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's a lot of nuances to that story, man. But at the same time, it's not officially out. What's officially out is these girls on Facebook talking crazy.
yeah. It's I don't know.
Y'all see how I brought y'all together though, right there. Like y'all double team me. Y'all usually arch nemesis against each other.
Yeah, that was one. We got one clip for the night.
Nah, that was like,
Agreed on
was
today.
like, now for real.
All right, let's move on to Shannon Sharp. His lawsuit finally got dismissed. They agreed upon a solution, and this is the lawsuit that happened, I guess, maybe a few weeks ago at this point, where a model from OnlyFans, she was like 19, and she was suing him, saying basically that he sexually assaulted her, I believe, something along those lines. And so she was suing him, even though that some type
Yeah,
of relationship beforehand. She said that I guess one day she felt like he took it too far and tried to sue him. So yeah, this is just a clip of y'all seeing like how the lawsuit went. I'm wondering how much money he ended up paying her. Honestly, that's what I
I
want.
saw today where somebody was saying it was along the lines of $15 million.
Mm.
I don't know if that's true, if that's correct. I just saw it online, so don't take my word for it. But what I did want to speak on was Tony Busby and the statement that he came out with, which says on April 20th, 2025, the Busby Law Firm filed a complaint in Nevada, making several allegations against Shannon Sharp on behalf of our client. Both sides acknowledge a long-term consensual and tumultuous relationship. After protracted and respectful negotiations, I'm pleased to announce that we have reached a mutually agreed upon resolution. All matters have now been addressed satisfactorily, and the matter is closed.
I'm tired of hearing Tony
it's
Busby's name
precious.
in the in every
Man,
single lawsuit. I'm tired of hearing his name, man. Tony is from
he's
Houston, so
still on.
it's like, man, you be moving around in every state. He be in every little bit of mess. He be,
Man,
He
that's
got down
crazy
me.
because Shannon probably will never be back at ESPN because it's owned by Disney. That wasn't a good look. You know what I'm saying? With him being entangled with the OnlyFans model, that like that. What do they call it? BDM, BDS lifestyle, whatever the dominatrix lifestyle. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he
BDSM.
also, yeah, he also missed out on a $50 million deal that he was about to do, and then to have to settle
Mm.
this lawsuit. along the lines of 10 to 15 million dollars. I mean, that just wrecked his whole what he had going on. You know what I'm saying? It basically stopped his motion.
Yeah, because he
So
had a lot of motion. He was moving around. Uncle Shannon was everywhere.
he was that's what I'm saying. He was getting it. And
Yeah,
Shay
Uncle
Shay
Shannon
Media,
had
his
motion.
media company, was doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? And to lose out on $50
Yeah,
million dollars over
he had the
this, and now all of a sudden you agree that it was consensual after you said that I did all this stuff to you.
Hey man, at this point, I just hope that the biggest thing that these men learn is to watch who they're sleeping with, because it's coming back to bite them in a lot of ways. I mean, if these men are actually the ones that are actually doing it, I definitely don't consent to none of that. But with Uncle Shannon, I'm wondering for one, like, did he know how young the girl was? Because the age gap is kind of crazy. But she was on OnlyFans, so I'm just thinking, like, if you found her on that platform, you might be thinking that she might be a little older than what she is.
Well, he
I
found her at the gym.
Oh, so he met her at the gym, not on
Yeah,
OnlyFans, but she
right,
had OnlyFans.
right. And I
Oh,
guess he found out there that she was an OnlyFans model because that he was doing OnlyFans content with her. So I'm not how that
oh,
was going. But
okay.
yeah,
I
but
mean,
they met at the gym.
man.
let's date people your age or close in
I,
the age range. Let's be smart about who we sleeping with. Let's just, like, yeah, because it can cost you a lot. Just like it cost the CEO for cheating at a Coldplay concert. This has been going crazy all over social media this week. A CEO got caught cheating with his HR, his head of HR. They were at a Coldplay concert and they were doing a kissing cam, y'all. And the cam swings over, they're holding each other, and automatically they just separated. As soon as they seen they were on camera, they separated. And they said over the mic, they were like, hey, y'all must be having there.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure.
And this is the perfect example of what having an affair and watching who you're sleeping with, why it's so important, because this man resigned from his position yesterday as a CEO because of everything that's been going on social media. Man, people losing money out here for real.
But they brought that on, right? Because if they would have just stayed hugged up, no, this wouldn't even went viral.
Well,
They wouldn't have got called out. But you gave up the ghost on yourself. You ducking and hiding. She turned around trying to hide her face. It wasn't like this was gonna be all over the news if they wouldn't have did that.
it wouldn't have been
Nobody
on the news.
cared.
I feel like his wife still would have found out because somebody would have recognized him in that concert venue and probably would have got a clip of it and sent it to her or told her about it. It wouldn't have probably got as big on social media though.
That's what got him busted. This get that big on social media. I don't think it would have been a big
but
deal. Like it wouldn't have got out if they wouldn't have did that. They was just at a Coldplay concert. There's plenty of people on the Kiss Cam at the Coldplay concert.
They should have kept it P, huh? That's what you're saying. They ain't keep it P.
Exactly.
I think somehow when it got back to that wife though, that stuff always get back when you cheating, especially on a kiss cam that big. It's
Mhm.
gonna get back to her somehow. But I mean, the dude just come on. You're the CEO. Like you couldn't go to get no some better seats or some. Look like y'all was in an arena. You couldn't get some box seats or something like something
They was
low
in
key, or
VIP.
you couldn't just
Yeah,
like.
I think they had some nice seats. I don't think it was that was the problem. It looked like they had
No, I'm saying
like
like
for a section,
some
like
privacy.
more private, but
They could. Yeah, something private. You had an affair. You a CEO. What you trying to be all intermingle with the people? When you could go somewhere ducked off, me Coldplay behind the scenes and dip. But instead, you want to be all in the public, and now you're all in the public with it. So you about to get. Not only do you have to resign from your job, if your wife ain't putting up with you. You about to get resigned, and she about to take half. And if you got young kids, they gonna take another half of that half that they left you with. It's like, come on, bro, you did all that for an affair. It's just not smart thinking. But you a CEO though.
Yeah, it's not worth
Well,
it.
that's not just. Hey, hold on, because you
He said
putting
it
too
over.
much of this. You putting too much of this on him. She could have been married too. Then
She
you know what
was.
I'm saying.
They said both was married with kids.
So you got
Oh
half that
man.
blame on her.
Yeah, but still, it's just
Well,
like
I'm putting it on him because
you putting on him
he's the
because what?
CEO. She's the head of HR.
Hmm.
So that dynamic already puts the blame on him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, he got to be better with the position that he was in. People in those type of positions, of course, you're gonna be impressionable on somebody under you, especially a woman. But that's what y'all attracted to. So it's just like,
That's what
let's
y'all
make it make
attracted
sense.
to.
It's more so on him. I mean, you gotta be politically correct sometimes, right? If I say especially a woman, somebody be like, "Well, how would you know he didn't like men?" I'm like, "Okay, whatever."
Yeah,
Oh man. All
man.
right.
I don't know. I wonder if he had to, like, if they made him resign. Like they said, he resigned, but I wonder if they put the pressure on him to
Yeah,
resign,
I'm
or if
pretty
he actually
sure.
just made that choice. But regardless, this now is like you then lost your job. You losing money as an effect of that, and then you might be losing your wife, family. Like it's just too much. A lot of stuff is just not worth it. That affair, I know it wasn't worth it. I just know it wasn't. But
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't worth it now. I
Should
know
left
he
that
about to
off.
lose. You lost your job now. You know the divorce papers about to come. You about to have to pay alimony, child.
already. Because you know what, his wife, she might have knew what was going on, but now the public
I,
humiliation of it is probably what is going to be the draw
Yeah.
line that she draws to be like, okay, yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and just divorce you. But y'all gotta do better. If she decides why you
yeah,
taking it to a
she
concert?
might
Why
have
we doing
known.
all this expensive and all this? No, like you're doing too much. You take Coldplay concerts and everything like that in the public eye. Like that's just kind of a lot in the first place. Big
Exactly.
concert.
You out in public with your side piece, so why you trying to hide it on the kiss cam when you out in public already?
Exactly. Y'all. Well, I guess they can.
Exactly.
They can when they get in the building, they can just say like, "Oh, we're um, on a work trip," or "This is the work thing," because they both work in the building. I guess they feel like they could have played it off, but regardless, it was crazy. So yeah, good luck to them at this point.
Got
Gotta
to be more
be more careful. Maybe they'll get married this time.
what's uh TJ and the white chick. They
TJ.
got fired from
Oh
Good Morning America.
yeah. Oh yeah, that were cheating. Oh yeah. Yeah. At this point, you might as well be together. All right. Let's go to RG3. He shared a racist, funky cover of Angel Reese playing on 2K26. I mean 2K26. Oh, hi, 2K. I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
how
2K26.
2K26. It sounds
The next one.
but yeah, the next one. And so he shared this picture of what is supposed to be Angel Reese because I guess he's been going off about how he just doesn't like her and how he feels like she hates Caitlin Clark and all this different stuff. Well, all of this was just a lot.
It's
Like a
not
very
share.
like of a black woman as a monkey and a black man. What were you thinking? You know?
But he was actually trying to defend her. It's just the history that he has with her.
Hmm.
This was not the move. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? For him to share that actually, and we get that he was. I mean, if you read the post, you can see that he's actually trying to defend her. But with all the negative comments he had for her with the Caitlin Clark thing, this just took it over the top. And this is basically just what people saw was him
Mhm.
sharing this picture.
Yeah. Yeah, he is defending like basically saying don't be racist, don't do this towards her, but there was really not no reason to share this picture. I was kind of trying to figure out why did we share the picture. If they wanted to go look it up after you made the post, that's fine, but I wouldn't have kept this going to where the picture circulating even more. you know, because at this point your platform is a lot bigger than the other people that were probably sharing it. And it's not a good look at the end of the day. And Shaq threatened him about it. Uh, Shaq don't play about Angel Reese. That's his girl. He said that he told Angel not to respond, and yeah, like I'm glad that she didn't respond to it because it could have just went way worse than what it already is.
Speaking of man, RG3, tweet another monkey post about my girl Angel Reese. I'm punching your fucking face. Okay? It's enough. Like, I don't usually do stuff like this, but just stop it, bro. You got your job, you got your podcast, leave my Angel Reese alone. I'm the one calling her and telling her not to respond. Fucking stop it. That's the
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't mad at Shaq. I'm glad that another man stepped in to defend her at the end of the day because, you know, she shouldn't have to defend herself in every situation and everything. Like, she already gets a lot of hate because of the whole compare Caitlin Clark. I just feel like, I don't know, RG3 shouldn't have shared that. It wasn't a good look.
Nah, man, I feel like the black community is just okay. Everything's got to be ouchie, ouchie, boo boo. I mean, you trying to make RG3 the punching bag just because he likes milk. I mean, what's the big problem? He likes milk. He's talking out of term, and now RG3 is the bad guy. Whatever he does, he can apologize. Oh, you shouldn't apologize with a picture. He could. Come on, bro. He's trying to keep it 100 with you guys, but you guys are so fixated on the point that he has he likes milk. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, he has a white wife, and like he said, he likes milk. He likes when it snows. If it ain't snowing, he ain't going. And there's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of people feel like just because he's speaking on a black woman, it's controversial, or he doesn't have a valid reason to speak on a black woman because he likes milk. He likes a good glass of milk. Come on, man. This man can talk about what he want to talk about, and him sharing a picture, he obviously didn't mean it like that. So I feel like for the way that Shaq came at him, bro, you don't come at another man, tell another man, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Because now when you see me, nah, what you were saying? Like, punch me in the face then. You know what I'm saying? Now,
That's a big mistake. I'm about to come at
now
Shaq.
it's up. Shaq Big, come on.
I said the same thing on TikTok.
Shaq Big
when
Slow
we was
Arms,
having
what
this
that's what I can
conversation.
see that.
That punch ain't gonna do nothing to Shaq.
Bro, I can see Shaq Big Slow Arms
Oh
hit him
my
in them
God.
guts a couple of times. Nobody worry about Shaq. You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean,
Don't challenge another man's manhood. You Shaq, I can respect Shaq just off of Shaq telling me not to do it no more. You ain't gotta say you gotta punch me in the face. You
see,
know what I'm
and you know
saying?
what?
So that's just my take on that.
And you
You
bringing
just
up.
tired of,
Go ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say him bringing up the whole he like the he if it's not snowing he ain't going situation. I was gonna skip that part today. I really wasn't even gonna touch on it today. But my thing is like yes, that's what makes it problematic because it already makes it seem as if you don't love black women, and so for you to go into a situation where you're making an argument about a black woman against a white woman and you're defending the white woman the whole time and like trying to make it like you hate the black woman, it kind of perpetuates what you already got going on with who you married. So yes, there is a problem with that. But he did apologize and say this is not about race and everything like that. As a black man, it might not have been about race. His heart might have not been going in that direction where he just disliked her because of her race. I don't think he did that. But at the end of the day, it does come off wrong. I can see why people thought that in the first place, but I'm glad he cleared it up. He just shouldn't have shared that picture when he was clearing it up because it's just
Yeah,
crazy.
that was the whole thing about it. He would have got a lot more love if he didn't share that picture.
Hmm. People would have been on his side. I promise
I
you.
don't
Yeah,
think, but
exactly.
my thing is, I'm gonna leave it alone after this. But my thing is, with RG looking at them being athletes, because he was a top athlete in his career, collegiate career. So he's them and what they bring to the table. And he feels like Caitlin Clark is a better all around athlete, as do Demir. So you can't say Demir's because you know what I'm saying. So I feel like he's just going off of this is a better athlete. You guys got it wrong. I don't know why you're cheering for Angel Reese in his opinion. Caitlin is just a better athlete. It's not that she's black and he likes milk. It's just that's just is what it is.
Yeah, no, that's fine. If that's
To
how
him.
you feel, like if you feel like this is a better athlete compared to this one, and you're coming at it from an athlete's perspective, he played a different sport though. He plays football, not basketball. But regardless, okay, you're coming from the athlete's perspective. That's fine. Make that argument. People been making the argument since they've been playing against each other. Nothing's wrong with that. But to try to like make it like, oh, she hates Caitlyn, and even in that statement, said that he talked to people on Angel's team, and they said that yeah, like she has grown to hate Caitlyn because people like comparing them and stuff like that. Why was that needed to be put into the statement? It really wasn't. I feel like you were still trying to be a little shady whenever you made that post. But regardless, I don't think he was doing it out of being racist to his own race.
Mm.
It came off wrong. It did come off wrong. Yeah. Demir, you got anything with it? You
Facts.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I like that.
Okay, let's move on to the next topic, which is
That's
rapper
fact.
Cartel Bo. Cartel Bo post. I don't know who this is. I'm sorry. Before I even get into this, I don't know who this rapper is. But he shared a list of
I
people.
didn't either.
Oh, you don't know? Okay, that's all. Demir, you're gonna have to tell us what he's saying in a little bit. But he shared a list of rappers and athletes that his baby mama slept with, and it was a really long list. And it was
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to play.
oh,
Go ahead.
go ahead. No, I wasn't saying anything. Go ahead. I was
Oh, no. To tell you the truth, I really don't know much about what he sings. Um, I do know he's a rapper from Houston.
mhm,
Max O'Cream signed him.
okay.
I know he did like 70 months in the feds or something like that. I know apparently he
I listened to
aired
his
out.
record. It's
You listen to his record?
What's it called?
yeah, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard. But man, I forgot what it's called. But it's hard.
I know he I know he part of the new Houston movement. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Yeah,
but
it's tough.
his record being hard, Diddy, don't negate the fact that he's tender. You know
Oh
what I'm
Lord,
saying?
Lord.
Because dude, you 30, dude, you 30
Why?
years old. You 30 years
Why he
old.
tender? Why he tender?
Because he's 30 years old and he's
Man,
on here airing out his baby mama's dirty laundry about who she slept with. This is something you would do age 25 and under. You know what I'm saying? Because you haven't matured yet. You're still tender in those tender moments. You know what I mean? But to be 30 years old and to be doing things like this, yeah, bro, I gotta say, you're tender.
Let's talk about some of the people that's on the list. So she had Kurt Cobain's on here, Kurt Cobain's cousin. I don't know who that is. Slim Thug, Zero, Stefan Diggs. Um, he got specific with some of these people. He was like somebody's homie broke on you like he was supposed to, and Nike homeboy, you need to know it first. And I mean, he was being real petty with this list. The list was just kind of crazy, but
that boy said
I just feel like, hey,
Deion Sanders Jr.
oh, he on there too?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, Deion said, yeah, he sure
Yeah.
is.
Well,
And then
I'm saying though,
he's saying you still broke and can't feed your kids or something like that. Now, why would
I'm
you?
saying though, you knew all this before you slept with her. You knew all this before you had a baby with her. So why is you bringing all this up now?
Exactly, exactly. It make just he's trying to make her look bad, and it makes you look just as bad as what you try to make her look. At the end of the day, like a lot of these rappers, they get with strippers, and then they just feel like she's supposed to be an angel or something like that. You knew what you was getting into. I say that all strippers be sleeping with people. A lot of them just go to work and go home. But hey, there are ones that you know they doing extra stuff, and they probably did the extra stuff with you, and that's why you got them kids. So why are you
This
acting?
really made him look like a simp though on the cool. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like she must be messing with somebody that he don't approve of or that you know what I'm saying he's jealous of, which he don't have a reason to be jealous because he got plenty of emotion right now. But it's just somebody that you don't want to see her with. So now you trying to air out all her dirty laundry to make her look bad, making yourself look bad.
Yeah, you're making yourself look bad at the end of the day. I mean,
Yep.
he got Carl Crawford and a few of his homies ran through you. Like, I mean, the list is crazy. Why was the list is crazy?
That's why I said. That's why I said that the song was hard. But what I get to finish was the song was hard, but I couldn't take him seriously on the list for some reason. I'm liking the song, but I can't take you seriously. And I think that's a bad look just to be introduced to people, to most people like that, bro.
Yeah, it's like, man, at the end of the day, you knew or had an idea, I'm pretty sure, of who you was laying down with and who you had kids with. So don't try to air out her dirty laundry now. Like, it's just not cool. It looks bad. It looks crazy. All right. So there's another rapper in Atlanta named Cash Out. Him and his mom both got found guilty on multiple charges of sex trafficking in a RICO. Let's play the verdict real quick.
Hold on, let me get to it because instead of cash out, this nigga name should have been crash out. Crashing out.
Yeah, that's right. And all three defendants were found guilty of violating the Georgia RICO Act, which is what prosecutors wanted to prove in this case, that the rapper Cash Out, his mom, Linda Smith, and a third co-defendant were operating a sex trafficking enterprise.
We, the jury, unanimously agree that at least one defendant committed at least one overt act. Yes. Count 2, trafficking a person for sexual servitude. We find the defendant not guilty. Count 10, rape. We find the defendant guilty. Count 12, aggravated sodomy. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty. Count 14, trafficking a person for sexual servitude. We find the defendant not guilty. Count 22, trafficking a person for sexual servitude. We find the defendant guilty. Count 23, trafficking a person for sexual servitude. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty. Count 24, aggravated assault. We find the defendant not guilty. On the lesser count of battery, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty. Count 25, possession of firearm or not during commission of or an attempt to commit certain felonies. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty. Count 26, pimping. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty. Count 27, pandering. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty. Count 28, keeping a place of prostitution. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty. Count 29, willful obstruction of law enforcement officer. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty. Count 30, simple battery. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty.
They still going.
Count 42, keeping a place of prostitution. We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty. Count 45, possession of prohibited items by inmate or providing prohibited item to the inmate. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty.
All right, before you go further, I believe you missed count 23.
This is big.
Count 23, trafficking a person for sexual servitude. We find the defendant guilty.
Okay, and if you'll finish out.
Monica Benny and Mama Cash Out. Indictment number 23
That's his
SC
mama
6464, Judge Lethbridge. Number 1, count conspiracy to violate the Racketeering, Influence, and Corrupt Organizations Act, Georgia RICO Act. As to the conspiracy to violate subsection A of the Georgia RICO Act, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty. 25, Richard Brown.
All right. Counsel, is there anything for this jury further? All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do now is something called polling the jury. Okay.
Man, they kept going and going and going.
I'm
I
saying.
wanted to crash out myself because that means I don't think he getting out no time soon. When they do that sentencing, I can only imagine. It sounds like a life in prison type of charge at this point because that was a long list.
But to have your tea lady involved in that, well, your tea lady, I can't even say to have her involved in it because she's older than him and she's supposed to be guiding him. And especially these are women that you helping him traffic. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, but I mean, for his tea lady to be involved in something like this just mesmerizes me.
I don't even know if it mesmerized me at this point. I feel like a lot of moms kind of like condone what their kids are doing and like I can't think of the word that I'm trying to use, but they like basically be pushing them and like, okay with it. Like they're okay with it. That's why they
Yes, trafficking though.
I mean, anything. They probably taking it as him pimping. They probably not looking as how we looking at sex trafficking. It's probably literally like, oh, he pimping hoes. That's what they looking at it as. She okay with it.
That's
Especially
what
when
I'm, and that's
all I can
that's
think
what
of
I'm saying. They looking at it as pimping. They
Exactly.
looking at it as pimping, and the law's looking at it like human trafficking. And these people, come on, I mean, come on, bro. They're willing participants. They're coming back with him to give him the money.
Well, we ain't gonna
You're
say
just mad because dude found out a hustle. I'm not saying it's ethical, it's not cool, but giving somebody
not
life
willing.
in prison for some shit that a person was a willing participant in.
No, everybody.
I mean, they're not
willing.
actively going to the cops.
You said they're not actively going to the cops?
They're not actively going to the cops. No,
Yeah, I mean,
like
you don't know.
you're not
That's
around this.
because
You're not in
they're
this man
scared,
presence 24/7.
But they could be not going to the cops because they're scared, though.
Bro, just go to the. How scared are you, bro? So you're gonna turn. So you're gonna go turn tricks, and lie to the cops because you're scared. Come on, that's just that to me is like childlike thinking. What are you talking about? You're turning tricks because you want to get money and you got cash out as your pimp because you want to be protected. But it's like, to me, it's just, I understand he doesn't be punished, but life sentence, human trafficking, dude, come on, man, it's crazy.
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
I'll take a 15 year.
I don't know if he got a life sentence or not. I'm just as much as they read down, it sounds like that's what the direction is going.
He's facing this week.
He's facing it though.
But the thing is like with human trafficking and stuff like that. Like I've interviewed a woman, or was a part of the production of an interview with a woman who was a human trafficked, and her thing was she was dating, ended up pimping her out. She wasn't doing it willingly, but it was like some women get kind of like brainwashed into it. There's also a lot of drugs involved in some cases, where there's little girls on the street that literally they might have got kicked out of the house, or they left and ran away from home, and now they're on the streets, and this is how they're trying to survive. But it's not that they want to do it, it's just the predicament that they're in, and also the drugs. Like after you get in there, you and be like, okay, this might have been something I went into, but after a while they're going to do anything to keep you in that situation too. So a lot of people are drugged up, don't know what's going on, so we don't really know the extent of how this was going on. So I don't want to say that it was just like, oh, we willing participants and doing this on purpose,
But his girlfriend,
and I'm not saying fully.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Do your rebuttal.
I'm not saying fully willingly, but I'm saying like this wasn't like a straight gun to the head, do this or die type thing. You could have lived. You could have just told a cop. Like it's not like immediate danger. So like, why are you still going with it in my mind? But like you said, being coerced, having nowhere to go, being young, being drugged up, you ain't in the right mindset anyway. So
and getting beat on. A lot of people get beat on too. It don't just be like, oh, you free will what you want to do. Like pimps got to keep you in line some type of way too. It's not like you just going and willingly give up your money. Like there be stuff going on for real. That's scary to people.
Because this girlfriend got on the stand and she said a bunch of stuff, and one of the things that stood out to me was she said he was using her pictures. And she didn't know about it, but he was using her pictures to basically get women to join the organization or get women to join what he was doing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. And that's manipulative. Yeah, cash out, and you done crashed out for that cash, boy.
Oh, yeah. We'll see how much he gets sentenced to in the next few weeks, but that is definitely crazy. Well, let's move to Arlington, Texas, where a 37-year-old woman murdered her ex-boyfriend in a bar. This was so crazy.
I'm going to take you back to this morning when the shooting occurred. There's social media video circulating that shows the moments that officers arrived at the Salon and Spa Galleria off South Cooper Street in Arlington around 10:15 with their guns drawn. That's because when they pulled up to the scene, they say that their suspect, a 37-year-old woman, was trying to leave the building. When she saw the officers, she shot herself and later died. Immediately, officers started canvassing the salon and found a 37-year-old man who was a customer dead with multiple gunshot wounds. A motive is still unclear, but police say they have learned that the two were previously in a romantic relationship.
I can imagine being in the barbershop, sitting there getting my hair cut, and a woman come in and just start shooting somebody.
Just start
I
busting.
cannot imagine. Like, oh my God, I can't imagine what that felt like for the people that were in that, like, in the barbershop. I'm happy nobody else got hurt, though. I'm really happy that it, well, I mean, it's sad that it happened to him, but I'm just happy that it didn't end up hurting other bystanders as
Yeah.
well, because that was crazy. But basically, the backstory to this is they're saying that he left her, and when they broke up and they start, not being together anymore, he also took a business that they started together and like took over the business accounts and things like that. So I guess it was more to it than just like the normal, oh, we broke up, you left me. It was like we broke up, you left me, and you took the business with you, which they said was making a lot of money. They said he had like hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram, and that he had this credit repair company that he was the CEO of, and it was doing really well. So, he riding around in the Cybertruck and everything like that. So I guess she got tired of him popping it with the business that she helped him start and crashed out.
She wasn't gonna unalive herself at first, though. It wasn't until she showed up that she decided to go ahead and pop herself.
Yeah.
She was about to walk out of the barbershop
Mhm.
and go on with her life. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's crazy, man. I hate it happened, but
She
once again, you have to be careful of who you getting into a relationship with, because everybody not really stable, and everybody not just gonna let you walk away, especially when it's something like that, businesses and things of that nature at stake.
Yeah. I wonder what else was going on, because I
Yeah.
feel like there
And
has to be
also,
more to the story.
I
What you
mean,
saying?
as the dude, you gotta also, I mean, as the guy, you also gotta, or whoever is the breadwinner of the situation, you especially if you came up with this person, you owe this person, even if you're not married, you owe this person a chunk of whatever you're getting. You can't just change all the bank accounts, I leave you what you got on your back, and I'm gone because it's mostly my deal anyways. Nah, man, because you're not leaving that person in a livable situation of how they once were living with you. So you got to at least 6 months to a year, like help this person live their lifestyle. So it just made her crash out. I don't condone it, and I just feel like it's too many more fish in the sea, and there's other ways to take care of it. If you start that business with him, you have a legit claim to go get you a lawyer and go be a hassle. Since he didn't want to give it to you outright, go be a hassle, go run them books, go do an audit, go figure out what you're entitled to. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways to take care of it than just taking someone's life and then your own life and messing up two families.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, she might not be entitled to a lot of stuff because she might have let it run where his name was on a lot of the documents. So it's important if you go into business with anybody, even if you think they'll love your life, if y'all not married and things like that, because marriage do entitle you to a lot more. But if you're not married, you just dating this person and y'all decide to start a business, be smart about what you're doing, because at the end of the day, two families just lost family members over something that could have been handled legally whenever they started business in the first place. But I mean, she had a Tesla and everything like that too. So I mean, they said her Tesla was parked outside by his Cybertruck whenever they pulled up. I don't feel like she was doing that bad for herself, but at the same time, we don't know what the full story was. We don't know if they were about to repossess the Tesla. We don't know if it was about to get to a point where she was not being able to be financially stable anymore, and that might have been what pushed her to the point. But I'm pretty sure more details are going to be coming out, because this was crazy for real. Like, in the barbershop, why are you getting your hair cut? Man, I hate that. Right. Let's go ahead to these pair of 10-year-olds that set fire to 3 school buses in Mississippi. Crazy. Go ahead.
Hours after the 4th of July, thick black smoke filled the air Saturday morning in Holly Springs. Marshall County Sheriff's Office told Fox 13 it was coming from H.W. Byers School just off Highway 72.
Initially, they thought the H.W. Byers School was on fire.
But it wasn't the building on fire. Lieutenant Colonel David Cook says 3 school buses parked behind the campus went up in flames, and those accused of starting the fires, just 10 years old. Investigators say both children were arrested, then released to their parents.
The first school bus, when it did catch fire, in the direction of the wind and the close proximity of the buses parking next to each other that they quickly caught on fire.
3 school buses destroyed. Nothing but ash and debris. Fox 13 reached out to the superintendent of Marshall County Schools, and they sent us this statement that reads in part, quote, "We had the chance to speak with a mother who shared her concerns about youth crime here in Marshall County."
How did that happen? What 10-year-olds is running around on the loose? Where the hell did y'all getting the supply? Who supplied y'all? Who allowed y'all to get these types of items to do those types of things?
I mean, to me, it sounded like y'all had some fireworks and y'all put them underneath the bus, and after that, the bus probably went up in flames. My thought process, it was right after 4th of July, you know?
Yeah. And them fireworks these days ain't nothing to play with. I mean, really, they really dangerous to which ones you get.
Mm-hmm.
They really packing a punch these days. You know what I mean? The M80s and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see a 10-year-old like just having no bad intentions and going to do something like that on purpose. But I can't see them being like, oh, let's go see what this will do. Like, what would have happened? You know, we got these fireworks.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, getting out of doing curiosity and not realizing how it could get out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
And it might have been, alcohol and a lighter. Like these kids be seeing those challenges on YouTube and stuff. So I think the situation just got out of hand. So it's just
not really realizing the consequences.
For the cops to arrest them.
Wow.
Yep.
Exactly.
You say your camera about that? Okay.
Yeah.
We hit the last topic anyway. So another woman that I don't know if she was realizing consequences either was a woman who was twerking on a cop after she got caught with an elbow of Zah at the airport. She started dancing, y'all. I mean, he pulling out.
No, for real. She out of there.
She's wild, man. I feel like she probably dancing for one of maybe 3 reasons. She trying her best to make the best of the situation. Or maybe she finna go snitch. She know that she's in trouble for real. Or she actually, could have been high herself at this point. Like, something going on there. Because to be that happy to get arrested.
I'm saying, man, that's
that was a good one.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. All right, y'all. So
I was thinking. I was more so.
Go ahead.
My bad. I was more so vibing with the snitch one though. I'm thinking she about to snitch, so she knows all good.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna snitch. She's like, they ain't gonna get me for long. Especially at the airport. If she was going through the airport with this, definitely somebody sent her through there thinking, oh, she less of a threat. She'll get through.
Exactly.
To have it in your luggage that much, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, the luggage is crazy. Like as if you don't got to go through TSA. But hey,
right.
I don't know what she was thinking.
This Texas, not California.
All right, y'all. Well, that's all the topics for us this week. Thank y'all so much for spending the block with us. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye.